We'll try this again. Now that'll at least have a little bit more sober and not as fucking tired. Kitty, 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 kitty. Alright, let's go. Except, did I save after fucking last night? I hope to fucking God. Let's see.
You see that?
Was wondering when you turn up. Hello, all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kidney.
Be good.
So,
Right.
I love you.
5, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. But you take that more.
Here if you want attention.
Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Seriously.
Sire says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
I think me leaving the save, so I didn't call Kitty.
So it was not Sylvester.
Yes, you know you're being a pain in the ass, I know.
As Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
My God, Cat, please stop. I know you want attention. Calm down, Kitty. I love you. Like I said, if you want attention, come up here. You little shit. I love you, but you're a little shit.
Only if his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man into madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
Lapis.
I would be afraid to wake.
Had I reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince.
Yeah, you got down because you know you should be up there.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen
It's your ability to take on everything. Just like
All
Persona.
dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I think I've done that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him inside me.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I make my own.
What were you thinking?
Giddy.
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
I love you, Kitty.
You sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canberra.
Army of Akashic at the gates of Camper. Okay.
Well, what's the short of it?
I told you. The capital of the free cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No. But they're all right for now.
What do you do?
They're hiding with Gav at midship.
You have to get them out of there.
We shall. Otto, prepare a stowers. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Three Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound. You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to administrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Like, that's part. But it's still an adorable part.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you. My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
We're talking about.
Back again? How may I help you today? I have the details here. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good. Taya's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
We sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray, but it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this.
Or not.
All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Always something in there.
Will we ever see the sun again?
The battle cries of dread one die in ruin lies less.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
Seems the hideaway is...
Blasted book! Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Company.
Used to say the ingredients even
Oh, yeah.
exist anymore.
You have plans for anything for dinner? I was just planning on doing a breakfast sandwich again, just because I was thinking about something, but I was so exhausted that I was like, nope, never mind. I was thinking either tacos tomorrow, probably. That'd be cool. Yeah, but how does something that's not too expensive, but put on my card like a medium pepperoni pizza. Yeah. If you want to order one, put it on my card. I mean, I don't know if you're interested. I don't really care one more. Which or I just want to go back to bed, but I know I do. But yeah.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Gonna get these done, and I'm gonna head out.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Oops. Monuments, probably. Maybe it's...
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memory.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils they were in the atrium when I last saw them.
I think that's what person I completely so it's completely about was that like focus on his face for a couple seconds.
I thought I had it all worked out, but I'm buggered if I know where to find skyworm livers and drake's mint. Best hope everyone's favourite know-it-all can help us, eh?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Alicia, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very colour of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Beach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Seems the
Actually,
highway's lost its.
yeah, but yeah. I got it. Hold on. You're doing. That's pretty. Guess what? But I do gotta watch for the food I ordered. And I maybe straight left. What's that? What's that?
What am I gonna do? Is everything alright, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Focus Angie's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Alright. Apologies. We'll be back maybe